Folks, got a Chevy Suburban here, 2013, with a 5.3 engine. All right, 5.3 liter. We're gonna do the AC belt because it was noisy. A little weird noisy because sometimes it'll be noisy, sometimes it'll go away. But once the warm weather comes, it started to warm up and then go away. So that's usually a sign of a dry belt. But anyway, the AC belt is all the way down over there. It's behind the serpentine belt. So this serpentine belt has to come off first before we replace the AC belt. And the AC belt, guess what? It's a stretch fit. There's no adjustment to it. There's no belt tensioner to it. You basically just stretch it on. It's kind of weird, right? I remember stretch fit before they even were called stretch fit. Like on a Volkswagen, you used to stick a screwdriver in the belt, crank the motor over and spin it right off and then spin it right back on. People used to do that. Working on buses, transit authority, people used to do the same thing. They take 8 hours to change the belt. 4 hours to change the belt, 4 hours to laser align it, quote or unquote. But in reality, what they do, what you don't see, is they put a screwdriver in there, they spin the belt off, spin the new belt back on, less than a minute. And they take the whole day for it. But that's my transit guys. God bless them. But anyway, AutoZone sells Gates belts now. So this is the stretch fit belt. And you also sell this tool. This tool's about 11 bucks. Never did it before, but we're gonna try it. It's my first stretch belt kit. This is used to remove it and replace it. Most of the videos I see, everybody tells you how to install it. Very rarely do I see them take it off. So I'm gonna assume that they just cut it off. Anyway, let's try this tool. Work it out between you and I. First thing, in order to get to it, I'm gonna do it from the top. Some people can get it from the bottom if they wanted to, but I don't feel like raising it up in the air and getting the lift out. But anyway, gotta take this air cleaner snout off with the silencer. So you lift this little cover off. There's a clamp that you loosen up. There's a little hose over there you unplug. There's a clamp that you loosen up over here, and this whole assembly just comes out and park it out of the way. All right, so now what we're gonna do is the serpentine belt, which is a 15 millimeter. I'm gonna do a 15 millimeter. I'm gonna remove that belt. That's what we're gonna do now. All right, let's set you up over there. Let's take the 15 millimeter. You can use a wrench. You can use a serpentine kit, belt remover. Either way, put it on this nut right here on your tensioner, and we're going to go right clockwise, okay? Once you pull it down, you're going to notice that the belt loosens up all the way around. You can unhook it from any pulley that you want. Just bring it back nice and easy. You can take the wrench off if you want. You can leave it there. This one is actually stuck on there. All right, I'll take the belt all the way off. Try to remember how it is installed, so it makes it easy for you to put it back in. Okay. Otherwise, I have changed this belt once before, so you can look at that older video and you get an idea of how it's installed. So I'm going to just stick the belt up in there, just like that. Now we're going to work on the tool. It's a tight belt, definitely a stretch fit. This is a 24 millimeter nut on the bottom. Okay, it's 24 millimeter nut. We're going to turn it, and that's how you supposedly spin it off. Otherwise, I'm sure people cut it off and then just install it. But I'm going to try it since it's a new tool. Why not? We learn as we go. Interesting. It's two tools. One's to install, and one is to remove. For some reason, the package I thought was one big one. That's why I see some of the other manufacturers, they have like an aluminum one or a metal one, and it looks like it's one tool. But all right, this is good. I like it. It's smaller. All right, let's try to figure it out. All right, so for now, I got the 24 millimeter sitting on the crankshaft bolt. These tools don't come with any instructions, but the way it sits on that crankshaft pulley, it can only go one way, because when you go this way, it's a little cockeyed. So I'm going to assume, like everything else, it's going to go this way. See, because it fits nice in there. Okay, this way. I'm also going to assume that since it's in the back, it might hit something. So I think it goes this way. Kind of like fits into the groove there. So I'm going to slide it all the way up into the belt, like that. Okay, so it's on there on the crank. It's on there nicely. I'm going to take my little 1/2-inch breaker bar with my snap-on ratcheting device, because I need leverage, because a little tiny Craftsman 1/2-inch drive ratchet is going to be a little too much on my arms, especially to crank this 8-cylinder over. All right, so basically I'm just going to spin it. I'm going to see what happens to the belt. I don't know if it comes off to the back, comes out to the front. All right, I'm going to use 2 hands. All right, see how this works. Did a Fugazi setup over here with the camera. Hopefully I don't knock you guys off. All right, let's see. Let's climb up into this freaking truck. I'm gonna lay down here. All right, let's try it. I'm gonna hold it here. Spin it here. I don't know how it's supposed to come off, but I'm just going to show you real quickly. Let me show you here. That's what it looks like. Looks like it's lifting it away from the pulley. I don't know how it's going to spin it off. Let's see. Let's do a full revolution, and then we'll take it from there. All right. Now you know why they probably just cut it off. Nobody wants to deal with this. Yeah, no, this is just going around. It's just going for a ride. Yeah, the tool just fell out. That ain't gonna work. That did not work. Okay? Tool's down on the bottom. Alright, let's try to figure another way. Alright. My patience has worn out. Took a box cutter and I cut the belt. Split second. I'm done. Now just figure out how to install it. Alright, but this is the belt. Looks like the original one. Got a little GM number on it. Okay. Feels old, feels dry. A couple little marks on it. So you can flex it. Yeah, still look good. It was just noisy. All right. Now, let's figure out how to get the other one on there, people. How to get the other one on there. That's the trick. All right, this is going back. There's no way that this install kit can even work because it has this curve here. This curve here, it doesn't even sit in the crankshaft. Like, how would you even get this to sit in the crankshaft if this curve is here? You need this round part here. Oh well, that's it. Get my money back. You're done. Time to get a better one. All right. Ciao. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I took the belt, put it over the crankshaft, pulley, threw it all the way to the back. Then I came back forward, put it around the AC compressor, and then I pulled the belt back and grabbed it right there in the front. The crank has a bunch of little holes in it, so I put a wire tie in there, wire tie to hold it. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the engine, and hopefully it's going to follow along and stay on track and go all the way around. Hopefully this wire tie will hold it. Okay, we're going to try it. What do you think? Okay, This is on here. That is on there with a wire tie. Now I'm going to pull it around. Because it doesn't pay to pull around here. Because then you got to stretch it over this belt. Then over this blank spot. And then over to the other belt. So just throw it in the back. And then bring it forward. Alright. Let's do it. Let's try it. Should be fun. Oh, bad thing about these trucks is that it's so tall. Alright. Let's turn this so I'm turning to the right. And hopefully the belt is going to follow along, like I said. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. So far, so good. Just gonna follow it. This is the easy part. This is where it gets to start to stretch now, because I see it's right by the wire tie. Get it all tight. Be careful when you're pushing down. I got the computer on this side. You do not want to crush your knuckles. I can hear it stretching. Can you hear it? Oh, gotta back it up. Looks like it's falling off the AC side of it. On the crank side of it, just seems to be falling off the AC part of it. Okay. I think we're almost back on track. Come on, AC, follow along. Stop being such a pain in the butt. Oh, wire tie broke off. I think we're okay, people. Okay. As I was going backwards, I pulled on the AC belt side, put it back on its track. That's it. It's good. No tool required. Let's go the other way. Just to make sure. Just by looking at the belt, it's like a tight belt. I'm just gonna go around, look at both pulleys, make sure the belt is centered. Looks good. Just about a full revolution. It's good. For you guys that want to be able to read your numbers, you can always put your belt back the other way so it all reads. Okay? That looks good there. All right, let's do this belt. Let's climb up in here. Get this one in here. Have a 15 millimeter. I like the ratcheting one. It's a great tool. Okay. That's pulleys around there. Everything's there. I'm gonna bring this down. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna max out this tensioner because it's got to go all the way down. All right, it's hitting the belt. Let's see if I can reset this a little bit better. I could do it without that little extension piece. Let's go this way. I go this way in the back, so I don't have to worry about hitting the water pump. That was my problem. I was hitting the water pump. Okay, there you go. Much better. Ta-da! All right, so it's better from the other side of this upper right of the hose, so you can hold it up. Because when you're down here, I was hitting that pulley. All right, that's on, that's on, that's on, that's on. We can continue, or we can start it up right now and make sure everything's good before we put the air intake on. What do you think? That's a good idea. Let's go start it up. Just for a brief second. All right, let's go start it. Sounds good. Everything's intact. No belt came flying off, because believe me, if it was on wrong, it would have flew off the second you spun it off. You spun the engine over. Okay? That's it. You know what we'll do? We're going to clean that throttle plate for the customer. Put the rest of the things together. One clamp there, one clamp there. Okay? And then you got the little hose over there with the blue O-ring. And we're good to go. All right. Serpentine belt. AC belt with the stretch is installed. That tool didn't work for me. I'm sure there's a better tool somewhere. But for now, that works. Get my money back on that tool. Thanks for watching. Ciao.